I'm Kevin Harlan, joined courtside by Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. And it's Allie LaForce for us tonight on the sidelines. And look at the starters for the Cavaliers. The rim protectors standing tall for them, Mobley and Allen. Harden out there with Mitchell. And it's Tyson in at the 3 slot. And for New York, Bridges out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's OG Anunoby. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Hart in at the 4-man position. And like everyone else, GA, I'm looking forward to the big man matchup in this one.
Yeah, we have a pair of the best centers in the NBA. Points in the paint will be a key number tonight.
Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Well, we know this. Playing above the rim is a big part of Evan Mobley's game.
Outside, Towns. With the drive. And it's sent back by Allen. And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession. On deep, Brunson. The Cavaliers pull it in.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here's Allen. Back to Harden. Mobley outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Anunoby sends it back.
OG Anunoby is fast off his feet. 7'2" wingspan, says twice on the pipes.
New York, no good that time either.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
It's good from long range.
Boy, just tremendous concentration on deep range. OG Anunoby is really coming along as a shooter.
On the wing, Mitchell. Off target from outside. Makes it gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Brunson the pass to Hart. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Good D by Mobley. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Earlier, I spoke with Mike Brown. We discussed Evan Mobley and how he wanted to defend him coming into this matchup. He said, quote, to make him settle for jumpers, we don't want him getting easy buckets or deep inside positioning. That's when you get into trouble. We'll see how good the resilience is against him tonight. Back to you, Kevin.
Allie, thank you so much.
Yeah, don't be fooled by the height, guys. Brunson is a terrific finisher inside.
Doors with his diverse offensive repertoire. Karl Anthony Towns is a matchup nightmare.
Absolutely, Kevin. And the reason being, he's right. He's one of the greatest shooting bigs in history, but the man is a great straight-line driver. Good luck checking him.
Doris, there aren't many players like James Harden drawing total focus from opposing defenses.
And that's appropriate, Kevin, because this guy can command one side of the ball consistently. In pick-and-roll action, he can be a threat as a scorer, he sets his teammates, and he can be absolutely electric on the offensive end. He is a problem. This guy's more comfortable from that range than most 7-footers. Mr. Towns, such a sweet shooting big.
Mobley finds Mitchell. Allen outside. Pass to Harden. Kicks it out to Mitchell. And here's Brunson outside. Hits the 3-point bomb. Brunson's got 5 points so far.
You can see the work Jalen Brunson has put into his game. Boy, the 3-point stroke has really come a long way.
And that one's good, Mitchell.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Anunoby outside. And Hart has it in the corner. Mitchell looking it over. In the corner, Harden gets it to go from beyond the arc. He has 6.
This is what you call pre-shot preparation. Being prepared on the catch to fire before the defense can react. That is nicely done by James Harden.
And they get it back. Hart kicks to Brunson. Back to Hart. Another shot. A floater, and he sinks the layup.
The energy with which Hart plays is just incredible. This guy fearless attacking the glass.
Mitchell outside. In the corner, Harden. Pass to Allen. It's rebounded by New York.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Brunson, left side. Here's Bridges, and it's good for two.
Well, we know this. Mikal Bridges has the length and hops to score inside. Nicely done.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Here's Mitchell. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
Ball violation. That's a jump ball.
And here is Hart. On the wing, Bridges. Anunoby outside. And it's Tyson with the rebound. The Cavaliers trail by 4. Cavaliers moving the ball around. Allen finds Mitchell. Puts up a 3. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
From three-point range, Donovan Mitchell attacks with reckless abandon. He'll just keep firing, folks.
And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Brunson. He's got 5. There's his third field goal, and now he's made half of his 6 shots.
Boy, that's exactly the look you're working toward, right at the rim.
13.
Now Harden. He's got 6. Kicks it out to Allen. Puts up a 3. And it's Jalen Brunson with the rebound. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. It's a 3-point game. It's good. Brunson's got 9 points.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
Harden dishes to Mitchell. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. That's on Jalen Brunson.
A determined James Harden. Now that is a problem for the defense.
This is his second trip to the line in this one.
And looking back last season, how about 87% from the line? So that's obviously nothing to sneeze at.
Miles McBride's checked in for Anunoby. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Merrill's checked in. Now, here's Bridges. And Doris, you see the talent on this Knicks squad, but there's always been questions about the intangibles they possess.
What's fascinating, Kevin, is this team built slowly and methodically and with great patience. And then they took a couple of big swings. It doesn't result in a championship, and now you evaluate everything.
And New York making a change here. Robinson's checked in.
This guy is such a high-effort player. Mikal Bridges does everything he can to make sure he's the hardest-working guy out there.
Merrill gets the bucket. And that ties it up.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Here's Bridges. Shoots over Strus. Bridges misses. Schroeder looking around. Pass to Strus. Back to Schroeder. Shoots over Brunson. And it's Schroeder missing. The Knicks have gone 8 of 15 from the field, shooting above 50% here tonight. Brunson the pass to McBride. Jared Allen grabs the miss. The Cavaliers have gone an even 50% from the field. They are 7 of 14 for the game.
Well, this guy has got tremendous length and hops. Jared Allen makes it easy.
New York has gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Here's Brunson, and it's sent back by Allen. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And the Cavaliers, Kenny Atkinson. Doris winning the NBA Coach of the Year in 2025.
And this was just an incredible honor for Kenny, who, of course, long-time record as an assistant coach, great player development coach, joined Steve Kerr for a time and says that experience helped take his coaching to another level. That has manifested in Cleveland.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Marching comes in for Bridges. And it's Jose Alvarado in for Jalen Brunson.
Boy, defensively, you deserve to get torched from deep if you leave him that open. My goodness.
Now here's Schroeder, still without a basket. Pass to Merrill. And it's Wade in the corner. Back to Merrill. 6 on the shot clock. Allen kicks it over to Schroeder. Over Alvarado. And it's Schroeder missing. New York's gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. McBride passes to Clarkson. Back to McBride. Stolen by Wade. Schroeder outside. Pass to Merrill. Latrey. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got 3 assists in the game. Alvarado passes to McBride. Hart outside. Here's Alvarado.
2 minutes remaining.
5 to shoot. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Here's Strus. And he dunks it down.
And you just know you're going to see something miraculous whenever he's in the house.
He's really one of the special athletes we have in this league.
Elite level.
Alvarado passes to McBride. And Hart has it in the corner. Over Wade. Hart, no good. The Cavaliers leading by 4. Schroeder outside. Driving in. Here's Merrill. That one off the back iron and out. The Knicks shooting 45% from the field early. Alvarado passes to Robinson. Here's Clarkson. And it's Wade with the rebound. Cleveland's gone 4 of 8 on their three-point attempts, doing a lot of work from way outside here in the first quarter. Now here's Schroeder, still yet to score. Back to Merrill. A 3-ball. Knicks with the rebound. McBride with the ball. Now guarded by Schroeder. Hart against Wade. Robinson a screen on Wade. Hart the pass to Clarkson. McBride on the wing. To end the drought. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. New York shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And they had a lot of success a season ago as a team, hitting about 80% of their free throws.
Free throw good, McBride. And McBride drops them both. Now, here's Strus. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Cleveland ahead. They lead by a bucket. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Cavaliers.
Their defense has been so aggressive right out of the gate, wasting no time shutting shooters down here with authority.
They've also done a really good job taking advantage of miscues. Their defense has been stifling at this one.
On the floor for Cleveland, getting going here in the second. They've got Evan Mobley. Mitchell is out there with Harden. Then it's Sam Merrill. And it's Tyson in at the power forward position. The Cavaliers have made 2 and missed 2 at the line tonight.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
Now, here's Mitchell. Mitchell on the drive. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
Well, the dribble drive game of Donovan Mitchell will keep defenders guessing. Boy, you've got to deal with every aspect of an offensive arsenal with this guy.
And DB with Mitchell out there on the court, we have one of the most dynamic players in the NBA.
And Kevin, let's not forget one of the smartest as well. Donovan Mitchell played for Quinn Snyder early. He talks often about now understanding the game at a much higher level.
Now Harden following the three-point attempt by Donovan Mitchell. Here's Mobley. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got 3 assists in the game. And we play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Pass to Bridges. Towns against Mobley. From 11 feet away. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Mobley's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Mitchell. And there's another one for the Cavaliers.
Boy, Mitchell's confidence is off the charts right now. Off the dribble jumper, yes, sir.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. He's checked in for Cleveland.
Number 14, Ellis.
And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Brunson surveying the D. Pass to Towns. And stolen by Mobley. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, the Cavaliers want Evan Mobley to rip and run. Coach Kenny Atkinson said with him pushing it in transition, he's just scratching the surface. You see him handle the ball sometimes and you're like, man, this guy's a point guard, guys.
Yeah, but tremendous skill level. Allie LaForce with that report. Great job as always, Allie, thanks. Here's Mitchell. Jalen Brunson picking up that last basket. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. And he makes that one.
Don't be mistaken about that 6'1" frame. That 6'10" wingspan, 215 pounds. Look out inside.
Now here's Brunson. 13 points in the game. Mitchell against Bridges. Mitchell kicks to Harden. Back to Mitchell. From 18 feet away. And the shot no good, a bit short.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Brunson up top, guarded by Harden. Brunson with another miss.
No one near him on that one, and I'm not sure why he felt like he needed to fade away.
It's Harden with the drive, and he gets the bucket. Harden's got the lead up to 11 now for the Cavs.
This is one of the specialty shots in James's arsenal. This guy with the teardrop floater, good night.
Now, here's Bridges. Mobley with the block, and he gets it back.
Cavaliers lead 39.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Mitchell with it, 11 points in the game. Mobley outside, jacks up a 3. It's rebounded by New York. And Brunson has it in the corner. And it's Tyson with the rebound.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Now here's Brunson. He's got 13. Bridges. And no good. Harden outside. Pass to Ellis. Cavaliers moving the ball around. Here's Mobley. Another field goal for him. 4 for 6 shooting tonight. You know, DB, I heard some NBA officials talking about having a feel for the game and them drawing a line between playing aggressive and playing rough. What are your thoughts on that?
You know, Kev, this is so fascinating to me because we've seen a reversion back to a little bit more of a physical game, but without some definitive guidelines, it makes the officials' job harder.
And here's Harden after OG Anunoby made that last three-pointer. Shot clock at 6. Mobley inside, defended by Towns.
Oh, to be blessed with athleticism and touch. Mobley has all the tools to be elite.
And here's Brunson. Bridges outside. And that's a foul called on Keon Ellis. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Now Towns. Fires away from way outside. Rebounded by Ellis. Inside. Bridges with the steal. Here's Anunoby. A three-pointer off the mark. The Cavaliers leading by 10. Mitchell wide open. From outside, off the mark.
I'll tell you, his teammates are going to start to freeze this guy out if he keeps taking threes like this.
Harden against Brunson. To the inside. And Anunoby slams it in.
Let's remember, this is 6'8" with some hops. OG Anunoby with the dunk.
Mitchell with the bounce pass. Ellis the pass to Mitchell. He is looking for Mobley and finds him. That shot off. Towns with the defensive effort. Knicks trail by 8. And the foul on Harden. That's his first foul. Miles McBride's checked in for Mikal Bridges. A switch here also for Cleveland. Allen's checked in. 3 from the inbound. And McBride gets it to go. McBride's got 8.
The D a little bit too concerned about the ball going inside on the inbound play. They forgot to guard that perimeter.
And GA, you started your career with the Knicks. What memories do you have from your time in New York?
Well, after winning a championship in college, it was great to play for a team in the NBA that had similar aspirations. So many great veterans to learn from and a Hall of Fame coach.
Anunoby outside. Here's Towns. Lays it up off the glass. Towns has got 4 points now in the quarter.
That to me is about Karl Anthony Towns carving out position on the interior. Such a pretty play.
For 3, Mitchell. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down. Towns has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Brunson against Harden. Brunson the pass to Towns. Over Allen. Towns, no luck. The Cavaliers leading by 5. Harden outside. Just 5 to shoot. And a miss there on the triple. New York has gotten cold from deep in the second quarter. Just 2 of 6 from long range. And the call is going to be, yes, Yes, it is. An illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Looking at who's out there now for the Knicks. Robinson's checked in for Towns. Josh Hart comes in for OG Anunoby. Jordan Clarkson, he's checked in for Landry Shamet. And it's Jose Alvarado in for Jalen Brunson. And it's the Knicks with the ball. After the Cavaliers pick up 3. And McBride gets it to go. McBride's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Knicks. Schroeder outside.
48-43.
Shoots over Alvarado. And it's Schroeder missing. Knicks trail by 5. Here's Alvarado. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
New York shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
At the line, 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And he makes both free throws. And the Cavaliers with possession here. Now here's Schroeder. Scoreless thus far. Strus's shot is good.
Max Strus shot ready off the catch. Pretty.
New York's gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark. Shooting the 3-ball well. Robinson finds Hart.
2 minutes remaining in the
Clarkson against Strus. Clarkson right side. Drilled from 11 feet out.
Well, Jordan Clarkson specializes at capitalizing on what the defense gives him. Nicely done in the mid-range.
Here's Schroeder. Nice move. He's just scored his first basket with that shot, making him 1 for 4.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Alvarado passes to Hart. Back to Alvarado. Shoots over Schroeder. Good on that shot. And with that, the Cavalier lead is cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Alvarado.
53-49.
From past the arc, and another 3 for Cleveland.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
Hart, no good.
But the defense hanging in right there, making that shot really difficult.
Takes a 3. Merrill gets the bucket. And now it's a 10-point Cleveland lead.
Yeah, Max Strus developing the ability to play make for teammates. That's an on-time, on-target pass.
Here's McBride. Here's Robinson, and it's Robinson with the jam.
And how about the offensive rebound with a little extra punch on the putback?
You're right, Greg. As they look to trim the deficit, could we see them send a few more bodies to the boards from here on out? Maybe, just maybe. And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Schroeder with the ball. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Strus finds Schroeder. Clock at 4. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Tries it from 19. Allen's shot is off. Here's Alvarado. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. And the three-point shot has been big for them. We'll return shortly. We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. We got Josh Hart. Jalen Brunson out there with Mikal Bridges. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Anunoby in at the small forward. So then she's on the floor for the Knicks. Towns, no luck. Cleveland leading by 8. Allen, a screen on Hart. Mobley kicks to Mitchell. Bridges with the steal. Puts it up from 7. Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Harden scanning the floor. Mobley the pass to Harden. Harden attacking. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
I tell you what, James Harden has got the kind of frame that he can absorb contact and play right through it.
Harden against Brunson. Bridges, no one around him. And falls. Nice speed that time from Brunson. 6 points for Mikal Bridges. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for Cleveland. They've led by as many as 11 points. They get it back. Allen finds Harden. Back to Allen. That one goes in. Allen's got 6.
You know what? That's all about hustle and a nose for the basketball. Tremendous job on the offensive glass by Jared Allen.
Well, one thing the fans have come to expect from Jared Allen, Doris, some acrobatic finishes.
What's amazing, Kevin, is you might be looking at the rim and there is no Jared Allen in your vicinity, and then a second later he's flying by and finishing. He's got great instincts.
Well, if we look back at when things began to shift for the Knicks, Doris, it started with Jalen Brunson.
Well, I think certainly, Kevin, he is exactly the kind of leader you would want. Is he highly skilled? Of course he is. But he's about the work every day, and he sets the tone for his team.
Allen with the screen for Mitchell. Over Bridges. The shot by Mitchell, no good. Knicks trail by 7. Brunson outside. There it is! Brunson with the deep shot.
Boy, whenever this team has needed a bucket, Jalen Brunson has been there right now in complete command of this ball game.
Mitchell against Bridges. Mitchell outside. Tries it from the top of the key. It's rebounded by New York.
Normally he'll drill that shot, and I'm sure they'll look to find him in that spot again.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
Now here's Brunson. He's got 18 over Harden. The Cavaliers pull it in. Allen's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. With the crossover. And Bridges with the block.
Such a strong defensive player. Bridges understands I've got size and quickness. The rejection, yes, sir.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Here's Mitchell. Pass to Tyson. Now, here's Mitchell. Again, Mitchell missing.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Here's Brunson. The kick out to Town. A floater. Brunson with a clean look. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. And now just a 2-point Cavalier lead. And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Cleveland making a change here. Harrell's checked in the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock.
Sam Merrill.
And here's Harden. 14 points for him. Harden finishing inside.
And James Harden simply stated is putting it to the defense right now. Somebody has got to step up and get the ball out of his hands.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thank you, Kevin. The Cavaliers trying to make the most of their championship window. All-star Donovan Mitchell said, quote, "What I've learned is that this isn't forever. We're not invincible. You have to appreciate this because it doesn't come around too often. Not every locker room is like this." Guys, back to you.
Connected and driven. Allie, we appreciate the report. The shot's good from Brunson.
Well, and it took a terrific effort at both ends to sustain this run.
They found their composure on both ends of the floor, and that is what triggered this run.
Now, here's Mitchell. 11 points in the game. Harden kicks to Mitchell. Bridges with the steal for the lead. Here's Towns. Out to Brunson. Bridges for three. They get it back. And so they choose to intentionally foul. Landry Shamet's checked in for New York.
No foul. Second team foul. Coming onto the floor for your New York Knicks. Number 44.
Brunson outside. Brunson draws the double. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. The Cavaliers leading. Here's Mitchell. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Mikal Bridges picks one up.
There's a physicality and a frame that Donovan Mitchell possesses that allows him to get himself to the free throw line. This is definitely not the guy to foul. He loves getting to the free throw line.
Brunson against Harden. Brunson the pass to Bridges. The kick out to Towns. Just 4 to shoot. And it's good, 2 points. Towns has got 8 points.
Karl Anthony Towns, such a great jump shooter, doesn't take him any time to get set up.
Harden up top. Brunson covering. For three, Mitchell. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. 16 points for him.
These kinds of defensive breakdowns drive coaches crazy.
Here's Brunson. Harden grabs the miss. The Cavaliers leading by 4. He takes it in for 3, and the rejection by Town. Robinson's checked in for the Knicks. Miles McBride comes in for Bridges. Then for the Cavaliers, Wade, he's checked in for Jared Allen. And it's Ellis in for Mitchell. On defense, the Knicks. Now Merrill. He's got 15. Here's Harden on the wing. Just 5 on the clock. That's good again. His 7th basket. 7 for 10 from the floor.
Yeah, James Harden's ability to finish with either hand, so crafty, understanding how to navigate around defenses when he's in the painted area.
There's the 3. And it's Shamet missing.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Harden outside. Back to Merrill. Off target from three-point range.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Brunson, right side. Shoots over Merrill, and he overshot that one, missing. The Cavaliers leading by 6. Mobley sets the pick for Harden. He's feeling it. And the Cavaliers getting another bucket right there. And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And the question they're going to have to answer to me is it a problem with the scheme or is it a problem with matchups?
And New York making a change here. Clarkson's checked in. And Cleveland with a change here too. Dennis Schroeder's checked in for Ellis. The drive by Clarkson. To stop the run. Here's Robinson. And finished off by Robinson.
The defense trying to get physical with Mr. Robinson. He's all about that. Go ahead.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Cavaliers.
They're still slashing and attacking the rim, and the defense yet to make the adjustment and keep the ball in front.
Well, I also noticed, guys, how much they move the ball in this one. Selfless, willing to pass the ball to a teammate with a better look.
Schroeder finds Merrill. Shoots over Clarkson. Merrill can't hit. Knicks trail by 5. And it's Clarkson that time on the assist by Anunoby.
Well, Jordan Clarkson, a nice, efficient look there. Boy, that'll help your percentages.
Schroeder outside. Pass to Mobley. Over Robinson. Mobley misses.
Boy, he was anticipating a little bit more defensive pressure, and that's one you think he's going to make.
Clarkson kicks to Anunoby. And it's Wade with the rebound. Wade's got 4 rebounds in this game. Merrill passes to Schroeder. Now Mobley. Here is Harden. Here's Merrill. And it's Shamet with the rebound.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Here's McBride. 11 points in the game. Anunoby finds McBride. Clarkson on the wing. For the tie. Here's Robinson. Nice work on the board. It's paying off with the basket. Robinson's got 7.
Long arms, tremendous athleticism, and pursuit of the basketball. Mitchell Robinson working the glass right now.
It's Harden with the drive. Here's Merrill. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. He's got 18.
I love it. Instead of going ISO, you make a play for someone else.
Here's McBride. Here's Clarkson. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Incredible effort from Clarkson on that play. Willing to give everything to make it an N1 opportunity.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
How about up over the 80% mark from the line last year? So he's happy and also consistent there with those numbers.
Jose Alvarado, he's checked in for New York.
Yeah, Jordan Clarkson, one of those spark plug guys. You know you can put him in the game, and if he's got it going, he can ignite an offense.
Now, here's Wade. Still scoreless. Harden outside. Pass to Tyson. And here's Strus. From outside the arc. And it's Schroeder missing. It's stolen by Strus. Launches a 3, and that one's good. Schroeder.
Well, you have to at least honor the long ball from Dennis Schroeder. He is more than capable from that distance.
Alvarado with it. To the paint. Wants to get it to Robinson, and does.
Oh, you got to feel for a guy getting dunked on like that. I mean, he's got no shot. He can stop that unless maybe he can pick up another foot somewhere.
Now, here's Schroeder. He has 5. Harden drops in the runner.
We are talking about a very solid passer at his position. Schroeder identifying an open teammate.
Now, Alvarado. Here's the three. And with that shot, the Cleveland lead is cut down to just one on the basket from Anunoby.
Boy, how about that pass? He put it right where it needed to be.
Cavaliers lead 82-81.
Now here's Harden. He's got 22. Robinson with the block.
Well, this is the special aspect of Mitchell Robinson. That rim protection, that ability to send it back. Look out.
And here is Anunoby. 11 points in the game. For the lead, it's not going to go for him. James Harden getting it done for the Cavaliers. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. Back right after this. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. So on the floor for Cleveland, Mitchell and Strus share wing duty. Then there's Dennis Schroeder. Then there's Allen. And it's Tyson in at the 4. Here's Towns. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Brunson's got 6 assists now in the game. And a closer look here at the hustle stance for New York.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
And another theme in this game, to me, guys, has been how lethal they've been in transition. Attack on the break and make sure you convert.
Game winding down, and they just keep changing leads.
And, guys, no separation yet, and I really don't think we're going to see any all the way down.
Brunson kicks to Bridges, and he's good on the 3-ball. And the Knicks lead by 2.
We know Mikal Bridges is a legit threat from deep, and boy, does he love the corners.
Allen, a screen on Bridges. Here's Mitchell. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Mitchell's got the game tied up here for the Cavs. Towns, a screen on Schroeder. Here's Brunson, and the Knicks good for 2.
We know that the defense in today's NBA wants to take away the rim and the 3. Mr. Brunson says, I'll take that mid-range.
Bridges passes to Brunson. Brunson, hard finish inside. The Cavaliers trail by 4.
86.
Here's Mitchell driving the lane. Bridges with the board. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for New York. Over in the corner, McBride. Pass to Towns. Now Brunson. 5 on the clock. Over Mitchell. Jared Allen grabs the miss. Allen's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Cleveland moving it around. Here's Mitchell. Going inside. Oh, Mitchell straight to the cup.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
You know, we talk about execution offensively coming down the stretch. To me, it's as important defensively, and they didn't have it.
Brunson, and he uses the glass on the layup. Brunson's got 6 in the quarter.
Generously listed as 6'1", Jalen Brunson knows his way around the inside painted area. Look out.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot in that time. The whistle blowing.
First team foul. Dennis Schroeder at the line. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Evan Mobley's checked in for Max Strus. Schroeder hits them both. Here's Brunson. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. And the basket is good. The Cavaliers trail by 4.
90.
Pass to Mitchell. the middle. Here's Mobley, and Mobley throws it down.
You've got to love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. Now, here's Bridges. Pass to Towns. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Mitchell outside to take the lead. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. Towns has got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Over in the corner, McBride. No good from outside. Cavaliers have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. The shot by Mitchell, no good. The Knicks have gone 6 of 9 on their field goal attempts since the start of the fourth quarter. Hart the pass to McBride. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
Cavaliers trailing. Mitchell outside. Pass to Tyson. To the left side wing. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Brunson.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Merrill's checked in.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. Here's Schroeder. Allen with the screen for Schroeder. The Cavaliers again can't hit. The Knicks with the lead. McBride with the ball. Pass to Brunson. Out to Bridges. Here's Towns. Defended by Allen. 4 on the shot clock. Here's McBride. Tries again. And it's Towns missing. Cleveland's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range.
Well, when Dennis Schroeder is in attack mode, he is skilled enough to get the defense to overcommit.
Dennis Schroeder at the line. 2 shots.
Makes it, and the next one could tie it up. Anunoby, he's checked in for Miles McBride. And it's tied up with that one. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for New York. Spins. And Hart has it in the corner. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket. The Cavaliers have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting at even 50% from the field. Mobley misses. New York's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only 1 of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Offensive rebound, and it's Towns on the follow.
Excellent pursuit by Towns right there. Get to work on the glass.
Now Cleveland shooting 47% from the floor, getting it done. Mitchell kicks it over to Schroeder. Back to Mitchell. Bridges with the steal. And now the fast break. Bridges with the ball. Lays it up and banks it in. Now it's a 4-point Knicks lead.
Well, quick transition. Has Bridges positioned perfectly. Puts the nice finish on the transition opportunity.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. He knows every possession is critical now. Check in for Cleveland. James Harden comes in for Dennis Schroeder. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Hey guys, well during that last break I heard Kenny Atkinson as he talked with his team. Coach wanted to see more urgency when it came to closing out on shooters. He said, quote, right now we're jogging at them on the perimeter. It needs to be a sprint to run them off the line. We'll see if the guys have it in them.
All right, Allie, thank you.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
Harden against Brunson. Here's Towns. The Cavaliers pull it in. Mobley's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Mitchell outside. Now Strus to take the lead. It's Mitchell with the tray. We can expect a dramatic end to this one.
Yeah, no quit by either side, guys. Neither team willing to give any ground.
And so it's Mike Brown here calling timeout. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. Bridges for 3. Hangs it from downtown. Bridges has got a couple of three-pointers now in the 4th for the Knicks.
An expert shooter in the corner. Bridges knows that angle so well.
Now here's Harden. Pass to Merrill. 6 to shoot. On the wing, Mitchell. Shoots over Bridges. Not enough on that one as it misses. Brunson against Harden. Pretty bucket inside by Brunson.
Well, this is the very definition of Jalen Brunson's game. His ability to get past defenders and create for himself or his teammates. That is nicely done.
Harden dishes to Mobley. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Mobley's got 4 points in the quarter.
I'll tell you, important moment for Evan Mobley. Meeting the moment with a big shot. That's big time.
And so it's Mike Brown here calling timeout. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear. And immediately, Allen's checked in for the Cavaliers. Just a tiny lead for him.
And a chance to make it a little bigger right here.
Brunson outside. Now here's Bridges. For 3. That does not go. And so Harden will bring it up for the Cavaliers. Outside Mobley. Here's Mitchell. Shoots. And they get it back. Shoots the 3. Towns with the rebound. The Knicks shooting at 46%, making some buckets. The 3 goes down.
Fearless, confident competitor. Bridges with the delivery.
The Cavaliers trail by 4. Here's Harden. Lets loose a 3. It's good.
And this is what great players do. Harden understanding how to deliver in a big moment.
Harden against Brunson. Now Harden puts up the 3. 3. Good.
And you're asking for more trouble than you can handle if you're going to let him just roam free from beyond the arc.
Here's Mobley. And stolen by Hart. Mobley with the block.
7 feet sneaking shots past Mr. Mobley is not easy. Send it back, Evan.
It's the first that narrows the lead down to just 3. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there.
He gets them to within 1 possession, but that miss puts a lot of pressure on their defense.
Bridges fires. 16-footer drops in.
That is big-time composure from Mikal Bridges. Backs against the wall. Got to have a bucket, and he delivers.
Now, here is Harden. Mitchell outside. Shoots. Got it to go.
Wow, Donovan Mitchell simply fearless when his team is in need.
And here's Brunson.
The calm demeanor of Towns, well made for pressure situations.
44 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Here's Mitchell. Bridges with the steal. And an intentional foul right there. Basket here, and this game may be all over.
Yeah, but the main priority, Kevin, has to be taking care of the basketball and using the clock.
Towns outside. Rebounded by Allen inside.
They've got to take the first good shot they can find.
And they've got to be efficient with the clock. Quick score, quick foul.
Mitchell, down it goes for three.
He really thrives in high-pressure moments. That's a big-time play.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
Second team foul. Jalen Jackson at the line. 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
You've got to figure those are the free throws that officially put this game out of reach.
Timeout called the Cavaliers. There's 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And let's get your take, guys. What's the strategy?
They're trying to get back in this thing. They need a score.
They need to score, and they need to do it quickly, but it is still possible here.
Way to go, everyone. Let's hear it for you. Substitution on the court.
Takes the three. Towns with the rebound. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
13 foul. Carl Anthony Towns at the line. 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5. And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game. And the Cavaliers call time here. They're behind by 6. What do you think Coach's focus is going to be here?
They need a quick basket here.
Well, preferably a 3, right? If there's a clean look, take it.
Mitchell! The 3 is off. So it's New York picking up the win. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another when it matters most. Doing what had to be done and to send these fans home happy.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Dorisburg, Greg Anthony and our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in tonight. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Jalen Brunson.